Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. Welcome to this diagnostic guide on DTC P0602, which stands for Boot Mode Programming Error, for the 2023 Honda Accord. This presentation will take you through the diagnostic process, helping you understand the symptoms, causes, and troubleshooting steps for this error. DTC P0602 arises primarily when the Transmission Control Module, or TCM, is unable to complete its update procedure. The TCM is crucial in ensuring the smooth operation of the vehicle's transmission. Hence, promptly addressing any issues indicated by this DTC is essential for maintaining the vehicle's performance and reliability. We encourage technicians to follow the steps outlined in this guide closely to ensure accurate diagnostics and effective repairs. DTC P0602 indicates a failure in the Transmission Control Module update process. The TCM, which controls the automatic transmission functions in vehicles, must undergo periodic updates to adapt to new conditions and improve performance. If this update procedure is interrupted or fails, such as by turning the vehicle to accessory or off mode during the process, the TCM will detect an abnormality and store this DTC. The TCM is usually located under the dashboard near the steering column. It communicates with various components within the drivetrain, allowing for efficient gear shifting and improved vehicle performance. A proper understanding of the TCM's role and location is crucial when diagnosing DTC P0602. The primary cause of DTC P0602 is an incomplete TCM update. This can occur if the update process is interrupted, either by the technician or due to electrical failure in the TCM itself. For instance, if the vehicle is mistakenly switched to accessory mode, it can halt the update, causing the system to register an error. Furthermore, an electrical fault within the TCM or its wiring can also trigger this DTC. Each of these causes underscores the importance of maintaining a stable power supply during updates to ensure proper function and prevent issues with the transmission system. Thoroughly investigating these causes will help narrow down the fault efficiently during the troubleshooting process. When DTC P0602 is triggered, drivers may experience various symptoms that indicate transmission-related issues. One common symptom might be a noticeable degradation in transmission performance, leading to harder shifts or irregular shifting patterns. Additionally, the vehicle may exhibit stalling behaviors, especially during acceleration, as the TCM struggles to manage the transmission effectively. Furthermore, the presence of DTC P0602 itself can be observed through diagnostic scanning tools when connected to the vehicle's OBD-II system. Recognizing these symptoms early can aid in timely diagnostics and repairs, preventing further complications within the transmission system. As a preliminary troubleshooting step for DTC P0602, ensure that the vehicle is turned to the on mode. This step is critical to initiate communication with the Transmission Control Module, TCM. In the on mode, the TCM can actively monitor signals and perform diagnostics to check if the update procedure was successfully completed. Missing this step may result in an oversight, causing further issues during the troubleshooting process. It's best practice to avoid switching to accessory or off mode during this operation, as this might lead to additional complications or damage to the TCM. Always ensure that the ignition is properly positioned when conducting diagnostics. The next step in addressing DTC P0602 is to proceed with updating the Transmission Control Module, TCM. This may involve using specialized diagnostic equipment or software that allows access to the TCM's update functions. Following the manufacturer's guidelines closely during this update is crucial, as any mistakes can lead to further complications. Make sure that the vehicle remains in the on mode throughout the entire update process. Maintaining a stable power supply Once the update is completed, the TCM should have the latest programming, which typically resolves issues related to DTC P0602. Checking for successful completion of the update in accordance with the diagnostics procedures will also ensure that there are no lingering faults in the system. Following the TCM update, the next step is to turn the vehicle to the off or lock mode. This operation is essential as it allows the TCM to rest and perform final calibrations post-update. Once the vehicle is placed in this mode, it also prepares the system for rebooting to ensure that all changes made during the update take effect properly. Avoiding abrupt transitions during this process is vital to prevent further issues, allowing smooth operations to resume. By giving the TCM this timeout period, you minimize the risk of any potential errors or DTC registrations that could arise if the system remains in an active state. Proper execution of this step contributes significantly to resolving the DTC P0602. The final troubleshooting step is to turn the vehicle back to the on mode. This action completes the cycle of updating and resetting the TCM. After switching on the vehicle, monitor the system to ensure that DTC P0602 is no longer indicated. If the DTC is cleared, this signifies that the TCM update was successful and that the system is now functioning as intended. It is vital to conduct further diagnostics if the DTC remains displayed, as this may indicate underlying issues with the TCM itself or a potential electrical problem within the vehicle's wiring. Hence, it's important to verify all connections and ensure that the TCM operates correctly. Following through with these final steps assures that issues related to DTC P0602 are effectively resolved. After completing the troubleshooting steps for DTC P0602, it is crucial to verify repairs effectively. Firstly, check to see if the DTC is still present by conducting a diagnostic scan. If the DTC has been cleared, your next step is to evaluate the vehicle's transmission performance to ensure normal function has been restored. While driving, monitor for any unusual behavior like hard shifts or stalling, which can indicate unresolved issues. Testing TCM operations using diagnostic tools can provide insight into whether the module is now functioning correctly. A thorough verification process ensures all repair efforts were effective and that the vehicle is safe for use, thus enhancing both the mechanic's reliability and the driver's peace of mind. To prevent issues related to DTC P0602 in the future, regular scheduled updates for the Transmission Control Module, TCM, are essential. Keeping the TCM's firmware up to date ensures optimal performance and helps avoid potential errors in transmission management. Additionally, it is vital to avoid placing the vehicle in accessory mode during any update or maintenance work, as this can disrupt the process. Periodic diagnostics should also be conducted to identify any anomalies early on, allowing for timely interventions before they escalate into more significant problems. By following these preventive maintenance routines diligently, you can greatly reduce the risk of encountering the P0602 DTC in the future, ensuring the continued reliability of the vehicle's transmission system. In conclusion, DTC P0602 is indicative of programming errors stemming from incomplete updates of the transmission control module. Following thorough diagnostic and troubleshooting steps ensures that these issues can be addressed effectively. Remember to keep the vehicle in the on mode during updates and always check for DTCs post-repair to confirm resolution. Regular preventive maintenance, including updates and diagnostics, will help avoid these types of DTCs in the future. We hope this guide has been helpful in understanding and troubleshooting DTC P0602, keeping your Honda Accord 2023 Plus performing at its best. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.